everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I pack for a shoulder trip. And a shoulder trip is basically, it's kind of between either like spring or fall where the weather could be hot or it could be cold, you're not sure. So this is how I pack. You can have a lot of other tips out there, a lot of other people telling you things. I know that I've gathered all this information on my own. In fact, I thought Rick Steves saw some of my information a long time ago. I was like, how does he know? But obviously, we just learn these things as we go along. So let me tell you how I pack. First of all, I always take carry-on. I don't like to check luggage. It's not something that I like to do. I like to have it on the plane with me. This is actually awesome. I have several of these. This is a backpack, a rolling backpack. So basically the handle is right here. The straps for the backpack are contained in this zipper pouch back here. And the material, it actually, some of it looks like fabric, but it's not. It's actually, some of it is a plastic and some of it is some other material. Basically, it's a lot better for not only dirt, but for things like bed bugs that you may find, knock on wood. I haven't found any so far, but you never know because they're very prevalent all over the US and the world right now. So let me tell you a little bit about how I pack. This is packing for a week. So I actually overpacked. So I packed more clothes than I'll need because that's how I like to do it. So let me tell you a little bit about the things that I have in here. So granted, the things that you need are going to be different than mine. Okay, so in regards to shoes, I always take a pair of these because I have stayed in some places. I'm not afraid to stay in the nicest places in the hostels. So you never know what you're going to come across. So I like to sometimes wear these in the room. I also like to take them down to the beach. So because some of the coastlines are very rocky, so you don't want to go on your bare feet. You want to have some kind of protection in there. So here is basically my overpacking. Shoes. I carry 2 pairs of these. I wear 1 pair, and I always bring another pair because shoes are something that you want to have. So these actually have something like these Mary Janes. So these actually aren't that old. They look horrible, but they aren't that old. I wear them all the time. They go well with pants. They go well with shorts. They go well with skirts, whatever you may use. And also very important is to have rubber soles. So these rubber soles on the bottom, what they do is if you're on cobblestones, they really help you navigate the cobblestones because the cobblestones can often in Europe be very slippery. So you want a shoe that grips. Do not wear a leather sole shoe. Absolutely do not. And also do not wear a new pair of shoes because you may get blisters. So again, I take 1 pair of these, I wear a pair. I also take some sandals because if I'm going out at night, I want a pair of halfway decent, little sandals that I can take. Okay, so y'all don't need to see my bras, but I have quite a few bras in here. I also carry a little towel. Now this is like a little microfiber towel. Some of the places in Europe, it's not common to have really big fluffy towels like we have in the US. They often give something like this and you're expected to dry yourself off with it. So this will not only help, if you need something to dry yourself off with, it's just good to have if you go out maybe swimming and you just want to take it with you. So I always take one of these. So now in this bag, I have a lot of little goodies. I compartmentalize my things a lot, and I do that for ease of unpacking and ease of finding things. And usually the bags that I use are very airtight, so they kind of vacuum seal. They vacuum seal all the things out, but I typically just use like Ziploc bags. Well, not Ziploc, but something similar to that. So let's see all the goodies I have in here. You don't need to see my underwear either. I always bring extra pair of underwear because you never know if you're going to be out you know, during the day and you want to come home, take a shower, put on a clean pair of underwear. So I always carry extra underwear. Hats. I always take a hat also because you never know if you're going to be out in the heat, if you're going to get sun. So I usually just carry one of them, and the hats squish down. So these aren't as common as you think. So you'll be able to find them some places, but you can squish them down, put them in your luggage. So, and I think it looks cute. Well, I have something in my hair right now, so don't look at that. But anyway, so I usually take one of these hats. For a week trip, I definitely take at least 3 pair of pajamas. So these are my pajamas in here. That's usually what I sleep in. As far as pants, I believe I have 7 pair of pants that I just folded up. Now, what I like with pants, first of all, I mean, I like to have clean clothes every day. So a lot of people wear the same things over and over again and say, you know, I'm just trying to conserve space. I just like clean clothes every day. So what I get a lot is these pants. They're very stretchy. And they're black. And now, why that's important to me, it may not be important to you, is because I have been traveling for years and years. And before, if you didn't wear black pants in some of the countries, they would know that you are American. So if you wore jeans, a lot of times it would scream American. And I never wanted to stick out because I wanted to get in with the culture. I wanted to get in with the people. So they're very easy to pack, very thin, stretchy. They feel good. They're not binding if you're on a flight or whatever. And I like mine with pockets, so I could put stuff in there while I'm traveling. So here I think I have 4 pair of black pants, a pair of navy, and 2 pairs of jeans, because jeans are actually popular now, and you know, especially like in Europe, all the people wear jeans. But I kind of have a throwover from the old days when I first started packing. Now, let me tell you what I do. To cut down on wrinkles, I actually roll a lot of my stuff. So I will roll it up, and it does cut down on wrinkles. Now, of course, if you're putting things in the bag, it's not going to, they're going to still wrinkle, but just use fabrics that aren't going to. So in this bag, I actually have 2 tops rolled up, squished down. This bag I have 4. Now, the fabrics that I'm bringing are very important. And why it's important, because remember, you're packing for shoulder season. So you don't know if it's going to be hot out or cold out or whatever. So very lightweight fabrics in here. Now, let me see what I have. Okay, let me give you an example of something. These tops. They're plain basic Indian tops. I usually wear a tank top underneath them. So if it gets really, really hot out, I can actually take this off, but these are actually pretty cool. And so I can wear them, you know, basically all year round, either when it's hot or when it's cool. But the nice thing about these is that they go down very small. So it doesn't take a lot of room in your luggage. So that's important. Like these tops, it's so easy. And you know, I do kind of tend to like a lot of the Indian fabrics. Some of these fabrics, again, on me, they breathe. Now, there's some fabrics that I have that do not breathe at all. Now, this fabric, 100% polyester, which these may be also, but I know that they breathe. This one does not breathe. So I know that I won't be able to wear this one. First of all, this is a more dressy outfit if I go out at night. But it is something that I know that's not going to breathe very easily. But the tank tops will. Also in here, I have in here I have a silk top. So you know silk breathes. And a cotton one. And I also have something in case it gets a little chilly out. So I can put a tank top under this if I want. but it has longer sleeves, and so it's extremely comfortable. Now, along with that, I also have a jacket. So this one has a hood on it, and I take it, again, it goes down, you can really, again, roll your fabrics up, your clothes up. It goes down pretty low for a jacket. But this is great. I mean, this is fantastic. I use it in the rain. I use it in the cold. You know, as long as I pair it with something else, that will change the weather. Okay, so now you're not allowed to bring water on the plane. That's a no-no. However, you want a bottle. So you want to bring a bottle with you, just a plain basic bottle that's empty, or you can get one at the airport. And why you want this is if you go on a trip, like a day trip, say you're going on someplace for the next day, you want to bring some water with you. And what you do is let's see here. Hold on. I carry a little day pack. So this day pack I take on all the trips with me. And what I put in it, see, you can just fold it up. Pretty low, goes right in your luggage. I got this, isn't it cute? I got it in Bosnia or Herzegovina or Montenegro. I'm sorry, Bosnia, Herzegovina or Montenegro, I'm not sure. But it's adorable. And what I do with that is I take a day pack. These are like 99 cents or $1.99 at IKEA, I'm not sure. So in my day pack, when I go out for the day, I'll take something like this. And what it does is it comes out like this. If you need an extra shopping bag, say you are going out for the day and you find a lot of, like cute little things that you want to bring back, just take this bag with you. It folds out really small. It's great. You can actually take it back on the plane if you kind of buy too much there. Here's another thing I have, my passport keeper. This is very important, so remember this. With your passport, you're going to want to take a copy of your passport with you. So not only a copy of your passport, but you'll also want to give a copy to someone back in the States that you know. And in case anything happens to your passport, they can send you a copy. I used to, well, that's another story, but sorry, my cat's walking in the picture. Isn't she adorable? Anyway, so I always take a pen with my passport keeper because you'll have to fill out forms. So that's always, instead of looking for a pen, it's always there. And inside this I carry, anything else. I carry credit cards and things like that. So what's very important about this one is it has these things on it. So it does not have Velcro, it has zippers. So when you are discreetly trying to get your money, it is not, it is a simple zipper. Fantastic, remember that. But I keep this around my neck. So when I go through customs or whatever, I already have it around my neck. When I go to large cities and I am taking my passport with me, I put it under my clothes. But the day that I travel, I always wear a button-down shirt. And what I can do with a button-down shirt is I could just discreetly open one button, get whatever I need, get my money, get whatever. Because it really depends on where in Europe that you're going. It's good to know that you have options. So this is something else that I have. I always take a flashlight because you will be, and put this in bed with you. Sometimes you won't, if you get up in the middle of the night, you won't remember where you are, or you might need a light to the bathroom, you might need to look at something. What if a fire alarm goes off? Always take a flashlight. Along with that is this cute little device that I could plug right into my cell phone, and I can copy my photos onto this little device right there. Just plug it in, it copies the pictures, so I know I have them in at least 2 places, so I'm not paranoid that I'm going to lose all my photos that I've taken. Now, this is a bag that I may carry, on the plane with me. So this actually is from AARP. It's one of their bags, but it's something that I would carry anyways. The strap is thicker here. I usually carry it under my clothes. So I put it under my clothes, put my top on top. But something good about this is if people are trying to slash this to get away from you, it's a little bit thicker. So it's not like one of those string purses that's easier to get the entire thing in one slash, because they will come along and try to do that to you. So just be aware of that. And in here, I always bring extra Ziploc bags. I bring quart sizes, and I bring the gallon sizes, because you never know, what if you have something, wet, or if you have extra food that, because you want to try everything and you want to save it for later. I always carry Ziploc bags. It's been wonderful. Snacks, very, very important. Sometimes if you go out on like a day tour, you don't know when you're going to get back. And you don't know where the next place you're going to eat is, or you don't know whatever. It's always nice to have something sweet, like these lemon ones, or the crackers with you with peanut butter, or, even peanuts, whatever you want. Just make sure to take snacks. I have never regretted it. And in fact, I've given them to a lot of people that really felt ill, like they needed something to eat. I also carry like these powdered drink mixes that I could put in my water. So in case I get tired of water, I could always put one of those in there. And of course, my toiletries. Now, you can take any kind of toiletries that you want. Please don't take the big bottles. I mean, we laugh at people like you because you really don't need it. Just take what you need. You don't really need to carry an exorbitant amount of stuff. So that's great. They have like little toothpaste things at Big Lots for 25 cents a quarter. You can't go wrong. Always take a little first aid kit, have that on hand, and wipes. So I not only have sanitizing lotion, I have wipes that I use to clean like toilet seats or doorknobs or whatever. I also, if you're taking a bus trip for the day or on the subway, these are great. I use them all the time. Take little things of, you get sometimes little samples of shampoo and conditioner. It cuts down on the amount of stuff that you carry if you take them. Also, a little tip is if you want some perfume, go into the magazines that you get. And those little things that fall out with the perfume on it? Just take those. They're so flat. You can put them in here. You can be all nice and perfumey for the morning. Also, make sure to take ibuprofen. You never know when you're going to need it. This is actually a collapsible bottle. So you can take this instead of one of the other bottles. Anything that you want to do in regards to that is fine, but I would recommend a bottle. Very, very, very important. You always want to have power. So I take quite a few of these all charged up so I can charge up my cell phone. I can charge up different things. I don't want to stress out. I don't want to have to look for a plug. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do. So these are fantastic. Also in here somewhere is depending on the country that you go to, you're either going to need a converter or an adapter. Now, if you take a laptop with you, you probably will not need a converter, just the adapter. But keep in mind that other appliances you will. And don't take a hairdryer. Typically they have them there, or just do without. So these are a couple of little my tips. I know I have a lot more, but I just wanted to kind of give you the lowdown on what I do and what makes my life easier. Okay? Happy travels. All right, bye-bye.